gonna. I can't just start off where I left off. I've got to watch the fucking video every single time. Anyway, cunts, I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. Chefy's back. Tell your friends. Kiss is back, 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 kiss is back. Back, 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 back. Now look what the chef brought. A little bit of steak with the dim sum. A little bit of hot liquor with that knock. Oh. You'll
be facing organic enemies this time. So hunt down the phase rifle and cook them until they're well done.
You gotta remember, guys, every time you see the number 67, you gotta say 67. You gotta do that stupid hand movement too, alright? Oh. Oh, that ought to be the snackies that I bought. Or should I say munchies? Alright. Yeah, I can't just left off where I left off before because it will desync. I've had issues with this desyncing in the past. So, but maybe you guys don't know, a desync is where, how do I explain it? Play it back on an emulator, but then there might be outside factors that cause, I don't know, let's just say an extra input, and that throws the whole entire thing off. And eventually it might be that somewhere along the line an enemy will take more hits to kill, and then because it takes more hits to kill, the game continues to play how it was. It doesn't realise that it needs to adapt, and then I'll die, but then the inputs will continue on, and then it'll just be like a whole entire clusterfuck. So I gotta watch it from the beginning every single time. Just to avoid desyncs. Some games are pretty good, but this game is pretty bad in terms of desyncs. Especially when I'm playing with a cheat enabled that allows me to use silence. Fucking dickhead texted me too, by the way. In case any of you are wondering. And she goes, "Oh, don't forget to give me that stuff on Tuesday." I didn't reply. I didn't say anything to her. And then I bet you any money she'll start fucking spamming me. Does what she normally does. I'm really gonna learn to fuck her off. For a second there, I thought it desynced. I was about to go, no! I've lost all this progress. Because I swear, it can desync. It can just randomly desync. And it's so hard, man. It's so hard. It can just randomly desync. And like normally with a game like this, it'll be like just pure values and stuff like that, but there's always one tiny little thing that can cause it just to completely go kaput. And that could be something that will happen later on in another level that might just cause this level to desync. That's how bad it is. Because it's happened to me before when I've made a task of this a few years back. Let's see what these taste like. They taste alright. I've always been curious about what these enemies are called.
Mission complete.
There aren't enough bullets in the solar system to blast all those terrorists. So use your psionics. But don't waste the hostage droids. That's the point of the mission.
I am back, Dave. Welcome back. I don't know. I don't know what he's on about. I noticed that he photoshopped his arms. I wanted to make a comment saying that he's using both his hands on his circumcised cock. But I just kept it to myself. I don't want to say it. I know he's posted a few. As I said, frankly, I've given up, so it's not worth fighting about. He can say whatever he wants. I don't care anymore. I don't know. I went and got a fucking online personal fucking loan to pay him back. I didn't get the $2,000 that he wanted, but I got him $500 for it, and he said, "Don't worry about it anymore." Fucking blackmailed me and everything. So now it's turned into, so with this online thing, it's interest every month. So no matter what, I'm paying $50 a fortnight for it. It's racking up at about $800 now. So they've trapped me. That's alright. He'll get his money back eventually. Yeah, I did. Went out and fucking got a loan to fucking go and pay him. The cunts only gave me $550 for it. Was that like fucking 20% interest in fucking... And then every month I get interest on top of it. So essentially it's just going to get bigger and bigger. Oh, he knows. He knows that I went out and got a loan. He was the one who forced me to go and fucking apply for several online loans. I tried fucking Nimble, I tried Cash Express, I tried Cash Train. Every single one of them fucking declined me. And they fucking... They ask you questions like, how old are you? What's your income? Yeah, I was supposed to, but to be honest, I feel like fucking moving out of this place and moving somewhere else so he doesn't know where I fucking live. It's to the point that I feel that he's just going to randomly rock up to my fucking door one day. Hopefully we do. Yeah, in 4 more months. Middle of the year, we're gonna get back in contact with each other. And hopefully we can put it all behind us. Well, we made that mutual agreement with each other that we're going to block each other for 6 months. So even if I unblock him now, like, what's the fucking point? We're still blocking each other until the 6 months is up, and then we'll start talking again.
Continue
And then
point reached.
we'll try and just pretend like this never happened, and then hopefully this thing doesn't desync on me again. Yeah, I know. I don't know why he's sour about you anyway. You haven't really done anything. Maybe he's just using you as a shibboleth or something. Maybe that's what it is. And like, because of him and because of my actions, Peppers doesn't talk to me anymore. Even though I see him drop by occasionally. Nowadays it's just a quick hello. And that's it. Yeah, that's true. I probably was too obsessed. I think I did apologise to him about that. So I think that's why he casually just pops in now. And the last few times that he has, it's just been a, oh hey mate, how you doing, type of thing. Not really anything overly hyperactive about him dropping by. It was just a, oh hey, how you going mate, type of thing, and that's all it was. Whereas before I'd be like, oh my god, oh yeah, I just came in my pants. Alright, not as barred up. I still get a little bit barred up. I'm semi-barred up every time he comes in. Maybe if Bris Vegas slots turned up, then fucking oath I'd probably bar up. I'd bar up over him any day. How much did you spend the other night? So $110, and I walked away with 100. So then the biggest that I was up to was 140, and so I bought dinner and I bought a beer. It's just one beer, that's all it was. But no, I didn't get sick there because a few days before that I was fine. But then on Thursday, I was feeling a little bit shit. And then yesterday, I was absolutely fucked. Got sent home early. I could not do anything. I even passed out in the car for a few minutes. Sat in the car just going, type of thing. Change of seasons does it too. Yeah, true. The thing about me, and as I've said before, like, I rarely get sick, right? I've been around viruses that have knocked cunts down, and I'm the only one that's standing. But nowadays, nah. When I get sick, I don't just get sick. I get fucking sick. Like, so fucking sick. I feel like I'm gonna die. That's how bad I am. When I was younger, I could fucking take anything. Like, for example, every cunt had COVID. And I was the only one that got it, but didn't have any side effects. Absolutely nothing. But then every cunt was passing away, every cunt was dying from COVID, fucking everything. I was just there. I was just standing there fine, completely fine. Go to a doctor if this happens frequently. Well, I already know that because of my psoriasis and my psoriatic arthritis. My immune system is now actually compromised. So that's why I get sick all the time now. That's good. So, well, I did have the results back. So I have a vitamin D deficiency. So I got to take the D. Got to get the D in me. Everybody needs a bit of D in their life, especially the girls. All the girls need a D. So I've got a vitamin D deficiency, and my gamma GT levels, I think it was 107 and the cutoff is 50, so it's quite high. And if I remember, I think it was ALT was about 49 when the cutoff is 40. And that's from the alcohol that I was drinking before, right? So I haven't drank I haven't had a big giant fucking piss up for, well, since my birthday. Oh, actually no, since Jimmy Ma fucking gave me that bottle from Dan's. That was, yeah. So how long ago was that? That was probably about a month and a half ago now, I think. So,
Knock out the control consoles in all 3 towers to shut down the anti-grav engines.
yeah, about so,
For the
about
exit
so.
teleporter. By the time you get home,
And
session
yeah,
is
so
simulated.
ALT and gamma GT levels are pretty high. But one thing that's actually lowered is my blood sugar levels. So actually, we found out that I'm now 5.1 when the cutoff was 6. So whereas my last blood test, I was at 5.9. So we've actually managed to lower our blood sugar, which is pretty good. So that means that we're doing okay. Still high risk for diabetes, but at least we know that we haven't got it. Not enough sun, sitting inside too much. Yeah, that too, but also because, you know, being a chef by trade, I'm not outside all the time. Since I'm inside all the time, I never actually get any proper sunlight. And plus, half the time when you go to areas, they have the the UV blocking things, and no grog and no lollies obviously lowered it. Yeah, that's true. Well, I found that I haven't been abusing the sweets and lollies as much. So whereas before, I go through like 3 boxes of chocolate, fucking 2 things of Whiz Fizz, fucking heaps of fucking marshmallows or something like that. But nowadays, like maybe half a block of chocolate or a block of chocolate. All depends. But one thing I have noticed, and I asked my doctor about it, was that if I do happen to have something to snack on while I'm in bed, because I sometimes take sweets and lollies into my bed and munch on them while I'm watching a YouTube video and stuff like that, I'd fucking pass out. I'd fucking just black out. And I'd wake up at like 3 a.m. in the morning going, wait, what the fuck? It was 8 p.m. before. How the fuck did that happen? So what happens is, obviously, I'm having a spike in my blood sugar. So when I have a spike, I'll suddenly just black out. So it means that there is something that's, if I have too much, then I'll have a massive spike and then I'll probably fucking black out. I'll wake up eventually. But it makes sense why sometimes I'll wake up and I realise that it's 6:07 in the morning and I'm late for fucking work. And like I was telling my head chef about it, and my head chef's been a diabetic for fucking like 40 years now. And he was telling me, yeah, that's what it is, so, And lately they've been good to me too. They've been, just looking out for me. Did you check your triglycerides? Yeah, we did a full blood test. In fact, I'm gonna go to my car and I'll get the papers now. I'll show you guys. Back in a sec. All right. Do like chocolate milk though? Nice. Alright, so I'm going to quickly compare to the one that I had about a year ago. Statement of Atonement, don't know that. That. Right. So this one was done on the 12th. Oh, sorry. This one was done on the 13th of the 12th, 2024. So Anuian gap is 7, which it's low apparently. Gamma GT was 63 and needs to be lower than 51. TSH is fine. Triglyceride was 1.9. Where was it? Lymphocytes and all that stuff, that's fine. ESR is 7, which is less than 16. Ferritin, which is 79, that's fine. There was one for where is it? Where is it? Oh, here we are. Right, glucose fasting was at 5.3. The cutoff was 5.4. Diabetes unlikely, no documented laboratory history of diabetes. Retest every 3 years if low risk. Right, so this one, glucose fasting, 5.1. Oh, got a slash. Yeah, it's a video that I'm recording. So, So yeah, it's 5.1 was my reading. The cutoff is 6.0. So it's actually gone down. Queenbeyan. Queen Bean. Or Queen Bean, as some cunts call it. Let's see. Iron stays within normal limits. Aha, here we are. 25 OH vitamin D, 37 when it's actually meant to be 50 to 140. So it says consistent with mild vitamin D deficiency. Due to prolonged half-life of 25 OH vitamin D, reassessment of vitamin D status should not be undertaken until at least 3 to 4 months after implementing supplementation or changing the dose of replacement therapy. Yeah. And looking at vitamin D, no wonder why I'm fucking depressed all the time, and no wonder why I'm fucking slow and fucking brain fog and fucking everything else. Anti-nuclear ABS negative, it's fine. Rheumatoid testing, where you know that I've got rheumatoid arthritis as well. It's platelet count 332. Cholesterol is 4.9. 5.5 is the max. Here we are. Right. So, ALT is 49. It's actually meant to be between 5 and 40. Gamma GT, 106. It's actually meant to be 5 to 50. So it's actually doubled. So I've been abusing my liver too much with the amount of fireball that Jimmy Ma's been giving me. So... yeah, so it's QUEAN BEYAN. Queen Bean.